Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a very simple story starting at age 9 of my two dads. Like I said, my dad was a school teacher, well-educated, hard-working man, whereas my rich dad was my best friend's father, and he was a man who started with nothing, but he ultimately became one of the richest guys in Hawaii. So when you look at the white sand beaches, the blue water, the palm trees, and the hula girls, these the big hotels in the background, Rich Dad owns some of the land under those hotels. So they estimate for 7 generations, none of his kids' will ever have to work again. It's not that not working is that big an ideal. It's just that it was, for me, amazing that one man could start with nothing and accumulate such wealth in a short period of time. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a very simple story of what two fathers tell their sons about money. And I wrote this book in 1997, published it. Everybody said, I submitted it around. People said, we don't want this book. Who are you? You can't write. You suck. All that other stuff, And what do you know about money? And so, excuse me, I'm still a Marine, you can tell here, If I make those slips, forgive me, But anyway, so I printed 1,000 copies of this book. Nobody bought it, so I shipped it to a friend's gas station in Austin, Texas. And I put the book in, he says, put it in the gas station. So we don't sell books in gas stations. I said, no, good, that's a good place for it. No competition, And he says, if that silly book of yours doesn't sell, you get it back. I said, don't worry, I'll take it back. And the book sat there for the 12, I think it's shipped on 12 or 18 of them. And they sat there for a whole week. And he called me up, he said, you're going to get them back? None have sold. And I said, oh, just patience. And decided by the second week, all were gone. And that's how it started. It went by word of mouth. It's now in 38 different languages, 13 million copies, and it just kept going. So that was the story of how this book got started. Thank you.